Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you about the top 13 Telegram airdrops that will be listed out in the June 2025 month. Okay, every single thing here is just based on these particular airdrops, and I've compiled a comprehensive list for it. Please do well to be able to subscribe to my channel, turn on post notification, as well as join the Telegram channel in order to be able to reward me for my efforts. In addition to that, Telegram airdrops haven't been the most promising in terms of giving returns to users. That's why most people actually moved over to Testnet airdrops as well as DePIN airdrops. You can check all of them on the playlist section of my channel. Also, one thing I want to encourage every single one is for you to be able to learn how to trade. Okay, that is why I am working tirelessly in order to be able to launch out my crypto trading course fully for free, particularly for free for anybody who wants to learn. So you don't need to be able to pay exorbitant prices for any form of learning or any form of trading class or session. You can be able to learn the crypto trading course for free. It's a long form content, and I'm going to be uploading it here on YouTube. So please subscribe, turn on post notification, as well as keep an eye on it on my channel when the thing goes live, or when the video goes live. Again, it's a very long form content, so it's going to be in hours, so that you have to get extra value, not just in minutes. Okay, so without any further ado, let's go ahead with the top 13 Telegram airdrops for June 2025. So number one is cx.io. Everybody knows cx.io is an exchange, all right, and it is really trying their best to be able to give out their tokens for people. The last time that I covered it, it was that the use of their CXC, that's BSEXC account. This is the pre-qualification stage for complete qualification. So this is the code as well as the final airdrop, because they're using their BSEXC platform to be able to launch their airdrop, as well as their own exchange. That's, it will be listed on cx.io exchange. Okay, so cx.io is the number one airdrop that will be listed out in June 2025. The next airdrop is Doublecoin. Okay, so we all know how Doublecoin has been inconsistent so far in terms of giving out their deadlines, stopping their mining, as well as continuing it again. So this is like May 28th, that's 2 days ago, that they gave final call for their airdrop wallet updates. So if you failed to connect your airdrop wallet or you missed it out, this is actually your chance to be able to do it. In addition to that, they have now on-chain, that's, it is now minted and it's now on-chain, as well as the tokenomics revealed. In addition to that, they also stopped their mining. That was 7 days ago. That was on the May 7th for this month. So every single thing closed for CX for Doublecoin, and it will be listed out in June 2025. Okay, so the next airdrop is the one that has been controversial, and that is Bloom. Okay, Bloom here has the past few weeks actually had an interesting development in which their CEO was actually arrested. Okay, and a lot of things started coming up around Bloom, and inconsistencies have been actually showing up so far. But the interesting thing about the Bloom airdrop is that on the May 26th, that's like 4 days ago, they said that it will be launching in this June. So regardless of all the noise concerning the CEO being arrested, as well as the hype, as well as the scandals that was going on, they said that their airdrop will be listed out in June. In addition to that, the token will go live on the Bloom app as well as on DEX. So it's going to be on the centralized exchange, not on centralized exchanges like Binance, KuCoin, OKX, Bybit, etc. As well as the snapshots will be taken on early June. So from tomorrow, from next tomorrow of the 1st of June, snapshot will be taken. In addition to that, another interesting thing there is that the focus is on Telegram and Ton, and Telegram remains our core platform, and we are going deeper in the Telegram ecosystem. Then they will be shifting away from multi-chain. So there's nothing like multi-chain in the sense that you can get a, let's say for instance, a Solana that is in different currencies. Let's say a Solana that is in Ethereum, a Solana coin that is in BNB, a Solana coin that is in Arbitrum or Optimism or in Base. So it's just going to be on the Ton blockchain. So those are like the things coming up from Bloom, as they already stated it here. This is their pin post. As you are seeing it, it will be launching in June without any doubt, as well as the snapshots going on early June. But I'll be keeping updates for you guys so that you can be able to follow along with the project. But just keep in mind that Bloom is listed out in June. Next airdrop is Midas RWA, that's real world assets. Midas is very interesting for me because of the way they have been doing things, as well as the use case. That is the reason why I often like the project. I'm moving forward to it. So now MTBL is now actively issued on Algorand. If you know Algorand, and the last crypto bull run, that was like 2021, Algorand was one of those tokens that came out and was making a buzz in the industry, even because of their low transactions. So Midas is partnering with them. Midas is based on real world assets, that is based on solving real world problems. That is what Midas is, and their airdrop is actually getting a huge traction in the industry, and hence they will be listed out in June 2025. The next airdrop is Clink, or Clink Finance. We all know Clink Finance has also been there in terms of making quality waves on the industry. Okay, so they now partnered with Nuvo Wallet, that has extra partnerships, which is a good thing because some of these partnerships and collaboration leads to extra funding, okay, as well as more use case, so that people can be able to, or even a good place for you to be able to attract more investors. So those are like the things that Clink Finance has also been doing. For the time that I've checked through their entire post, that's from their Telegram, from their Twitter or X post, they haven't specifically stated it, but the last time, those are previous months, it was at they said it's Q2 of 2025. That is what we are in now. So tentatively Q2 falls under June, as well as June is part of it, and it will be listed out in June 2025. The next airdrop there is going to be Bonds, or Bombs Corner. Bombs Corner, the other time that I checked it, I don't know whether they gave an update, was that they said, that was as last year, they said that they are going to be able to list in Q1 of 2025. Yeah, not even Q2 where we are just in right now, but I'll just give them a benefit of that in terms of other inconsistencies that can happen in terms of how the project is being structured. So they are still making more waves in terms of their partnerships, as well as giving out new use cases or new challenges for their users in terms of getting more points. Also, they are now giving out early airdrop that is on Holdcoin. If you mind Holdcoin, or if you are doing it, it is already done in terms of their snapshot. That was like 3 days ago, and your allocator is waiting. So if you did Holdcoin, I was that time, okay, then you can be able to claim it, because Bombs Corner is also the person or the organization or the project that has Holdcoin. Okay, so you can be able to do it, claim your tokens from there, as well as get your eligibility in terms of the snapshots if you did it. In addition to that, Bombs Corner will also be listed out in June 2025. The next airdrop after Bombs Corner is called Droppy. I've also covered it here, although there is a new branch of logo that Droppy airdrop has done. Okay, so this is as of January, this is what they have actually given out. Then the next part is that as at May 28th, it's a gaming platform, and they are actually moving forward with their gaming effortlessly, as well as doing it very, very well. So Droppy airdrop is actually starting because of the number of, okay, they have 1 billion users here on Telegram. That's as at May 24th, and they are actually getting towards giving out their airdrop allocations for people who are actually playing the game on the Telegram mini app. So it is likelihood of them after that giving out their allocations as well as snapshots, so that they can be able to list in June 2025. The next airdrop after Droppy is Harom. Okay, I initially did not like this project because of the way it is doing, but I think Haron is actually being an old token, okay, because it has been there for quite a long time. Although I still have an issue with their engagement, as I said, it's very, very small, and it is not giving that kind of listing vibe. Although I've seen it, we have seen it here since the days of Hamster Combat. Harom has also, or Harom, Hrom has also been there, and it will likelihood to be able to list in 2025 of June. After Haron, the next airdrop is Boinkers. Okay, Bunkers was similarly for me. It was I was confusing it with Bonds Airdrop because they actually look the same, or maybe the spellings are the same, something like that, or pronounced something like that. But I initially they now partnered with A16Z, that is like an AI based token, which is very very high in terms of the industry. So that's what they have installed, as well as several other partnerships in terms of their gifts, as well as several other things that they are doing on their app, the same way TurnStation is doing. Okay, and they are actually growing in terms of the gameplays as well as how many people are playing their game. So the likelihood of them completing every single thing here, because I said it last time, on June is very very high. Okay, Boinkers is going to be listed out on June, and these guys are being the old guys on the Telegram airdrops. Okay, so they have A16Z. If you know A16Z, it's a huge AI based crypto project that is really really strong, even profitable if you really want to be able to invest in it. So AI16Z, that's one of the best AI tokens, is one of them, and they are being backed by them, as well as Sweetbron and Real Acid Labs. After Boinkers, the next airdrop is Sigmaton Boat. Sigmaton Boat, the last time that I covered this video concerning when they are going to list, is for their airdrop as well as their NFT. This is as at April. As at April, they gave out their NFT as well as did their events. So earning big with Sigma Boots is for you to be able to get more points, that's earn more storage, by regularly checking your storage on the mini app, every single thing on the mini app. So our Sigma Boot app has launched a new prediction. That's the way you can be able to predict if the TGE will be this. So this is like as at May 23rd. So the TGE on Bloom, as you're already seeing it, that's new prediction app. So it's more like other extra challenges, the same way Pause actually during that time gave out Pause mini games, that's during their mini games you can be able to do. So those are like the things that Sigmaton Boot is actually doing. They're still following the same framework of other projects like Ton and Pause, but it is still in line with listing out in this June 2025. After that, the next airdrop is 1 ton. So if you have been mining 1 ton and getting free ton, that's if you have been doing all the challenges and the task, you likely would know that it is now going to be able to end, because most of these projects will not be able to end completely continue like that. So as at May 15th, which is this month, they stopped their season 1 ended with a bang. That's 2,600 ton prizes was distributed. Then they now have their season 2, which is now currently ongoing. Then the season 2 will not be the same way with season 1. It is going to end earlier than season 1. That's the thing. So likelihood of them listing out, even if it means at the ending of this June or probably July 1st, which is still in line tentative, it is going to be that same way. So that's every single thing for 1 ton. After 1 ton, we go over to TurnStation. Okay, TurnStation for me has been one of the projects that I mined at some point. Then the other time I lost it because of the way they have been doing it. So they now have a launcher. This is last at 39 minutes ago, as you already seen, not less than 40 minutes ago, that they have their own Turn launcher. With that, they can be able to launch their project, or other projects can be able to launch their mini apps inside their own TurnStation. And mind you, TurnStation is backed by the original Turn on this part of airdrop. So they have their season 2. This is as of 2 days ago that they gave the information, and their season 3 is just warming up. Okay, so with that, the airdrop is giving out allocations for those who are already playing it, and the likelihood of them getting more in terms of listing out will be extremely high. So they distributed 10,000 tons. This is at 28th of this May, almost 10,000 tons, as well as a billion soon points for users that participated in the toll market takedown. So those are like the incentives. In as much as they are still trying to be able to list completely. Also, people are getting their return of investments by just participating in the games to be able to get extra ton back. Okay, so it's still a win-win for everyone. The last but not the least is one that I mined this project, but I didn't quite continue it, but I can assure you it is something that is good. It's called Baby Dodge Pause. Okay, Baby Dodge Pause is also part of those projects during that time that stores came out, as well as the time that meme coins were actually doing, they coined it into it, as well as brought out the project. That is as at 19 May. So the airdrop is incoming. So qualify or miss. So Baby Dodge Pause is now getting towards the final listing of their airdrop. That's as at May 19th. This is May 30th. Barely 11 days from today that they gave that information. So the likelihood of you getting it or getting the airdrop allocation, if you have been mining it, is something that is really high. Okay. And now, if you notice that most people are no longer mining airdrops, it's actually a good time to be able to mine it, because you can be able to get extra allocations because not enough users are doing it anymore. Okay, so those are like the things that can aid these particular projects. So that's every single thing about the top 13 Telegram airdrops. My name is Odis Profits. Please like, share, subscribe, turn on post notification, as well as join the Telegram channel that is linked in the description. Once again, I wish you well. Thanks.